Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tale of Two Wastelands. I'm on a bit of a Fallout kick right now, and I wanted to play this, so yeah, let's stream it. I did get a little bit of a mod though. It's a little bit of a replacer, so to speak. And that is, well, I've replaced the normal Fallout New Vegas music with the Fallout 3 main music. Hopefully, oh, it's acting a little weird. What the hell? Maybe later. What's going on? Something's a bit weird. Hang on. Okay. Let's see if I can't get this show on the road. Sorry. I normally prepare this ahead of time, but because of this little replacer, I wanted to demonstrate just this cool little thing. But yeah, last time was, I think, the longest stream we've done for this series, 5.5 hours. Probably not going to be as long today, but I still want to get some stuff done. So one thing I did kind of forget about is the fact that, you know, we had damn it, what was it? Oh yeah, it's a smaller thing, but it's the food additive and whatnot. So I give that to Farber at Camp McCarran and whatnot. A quick little pit stop over there. I forget where we ended off yesterday. Was it Camp Golf? No, it was Camp Forlorn Hope. Okay. So, here we are. Now then, let's go ahead and head to Camp McCarran real quick. Grub and Gulp, Con, Camp McCarran. Okay. So we did quite a bit yesterday. Let's see here. So we've, maybe not fully, but we've already started reshaping the power balance of the Mojave. So, yes, our influence is starting to become known. So with Caesar dead, the Legate now leads, and, well, let's just say, as it's known in the community, when you kill Caesar, it doesn't really spell good things for the Legion. Kind of taking a look at the itinerary today. Let's see. I know we've still got to do the stuff for Ambassador Crocker. Still got to do the Boomers quest and stuff like that. A lot of the other side quests and whatnot. I think I am going to take care of something today that's near Good Springs. First, let's talk to Farber. Did I already repair this? I think I did.
Howdy, looking for Chuck?
The spore pod to extract from Keeley should be able to help with morale.
No shit. The stuff actually does all that, huh? I'll have to start testing this out immediately. This will really help keep the guys focused. Chow down.
Yeah, nothing quite yet, but like I said, I mean, they've got a crap ton of water. So, oh, this is a medical area.
A lot of folks in McCarran really appreciate what you've done.
Wasn't anticipating that to really show. Alright, let's... I want to see here. Stop by Freeside. Well, I can't do it from here. I gotta go. Trying to put the cart before the horse, so to speak. Alright, so stop by Freeside real quick. I'm trying to get Veronica's quest to activate, and I think if you take her around certain aspects of, or certain areas around the Mojave, it does start to activate. Guns out though.
Whoa! This is how we do it in Freeside! Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Effectively, this is okay. If I'll say anything, it's like the woman in Megaton who threw her stuff on me every time I entered town.
Thank you so much for freeing me.
I can't ever thank you enough for saving me and mine. We're free now.
Thank you. We never would have escaped without your help.
So the great Caesar is dead. Happy news, but I don't know that it'll make things safer. The rest of his goons may be even worse once they take power.
Thank you. We never would have escaped without your help. Hello.
Can't talk. Much work to do at the fort and Atomic Wrangler.
Oh, well, glad to see these guys are happy. Or at least back on their feet, so to speak. Hello, Arcade. We'll be tackling your stuff later.
Word is the leader of the Fiends got taken down. I would have done it myself if he ever had the courage to step into Freeside.
Yeah, sure you would. Given everything, and kind of where we need to go, I guess it's appropriate that we're walking back toward the strip, because we do need to talk to Ambassador Crocker to get that section of NCR quests kicked off. Welcome to the strip.
Move along. Move along. Move along.
All right.
Hope you're picking the winning side here. Be nice to fight for someone who's going to be around for a while.
I hope so. So, tell me about yourself, Veronica.
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops.
How best can I use your skills?
I like punching things, but sometimes shooting things just has to do.
Anything else?
Yeah, I've been taking things apart and putting them back together since before I said my first word. You want to build something? Talk to me, and we can do it right there on the spot. Workbenches are for novices. Who knows? I might even be able to show you a Brotherhood trick or two.
I have questions about your long-term goals, Veronica.
A lifetime supply of Fancy Lad snack cakes, revenge against my enemies, and world peace. In that order.
Very, very clever. I hear the Brotherhood and NCR don't get along too well. What's your take on that situation?
I'm worried they'll be the death of the Brotherhood. They take what they want. We defend our interests to the death. But there's a handful of us and tens or hundreds of thousands of them. So it's not going to end well. Last time we clashed, we lost a lot of people. Retreated to our bunker. Now we're afraid to even move around during the day.
What are your goals? What are you expecting to get out of this partnership, to be honest?
I want a dress.
A dress. You want a dress.
Yeah, a good one. Something elegant and classy, you know? But still stylish. Something that's eye-catching and sexy, but also says, don't fuck with me. I keep hoping I'll come across some old-world designer gown when I'm scavenging, but it never happens. Maybe I should move back to California.
Seriously, though. You're following me all the way across the Mojave, and all you really want is a dress?
Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. Might as well be wearing sweatpants. I just like them, you know? They make you feel like a woman. Those ladies, before the war, they knew what they were doing.
Right.
Can I make it up?
So, do you have any other family in the Brotherhood?
Just my parents, but they haven't been around for a long time. Dad was a paladin, Mom was a scribe. They died in the same battle, trying to hold off the NCR from something. I don't remember what it was. Guess it seemed important at the time. Like what?
Are you well respected among the other members of the Brotherhood?
If you take trying to keep me as far away from Hidden Valley as possible because I ask too many difficult questions as a sign of respect, oh yeah. That's not to say I don't get along with them. I just think they don't know what to do with me sometimes.
I see. Ever been in love?
Ever been nosy? I was, once. We were pretty young, but I like to think it was love.
Young love. Wait, don't hold on. Don't hold out on. Well, don't hold out on me. Tell me what happened.
She left the Brotherhood. Wanted to put some distance between herself and her parents.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Since
Welcome to
our
the stream.
membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to.
You didn't go with her?
No. Couldn't bring myself to leave everyone else behind. Couldn't convince her to stay either.
There it goes.
I'd hoped love would
Reshaping
be
the
enough to
power
influence her
balance of the
decision,
Mojave.
but it wasn't. We were both too stubborn. I don't know where she is now, but I'm sure she's moved on. I still think about her, though. Once in a while.
Is there someplace you want me to take you?
Nowhere specific. I just know there are a lot of groups who are actually doing well for themselves out here. I want to understand how and why. See them at work.
Okay. Let's keep moving then.
Let's.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was pounding on my...
Actually, this might be a good opportunity to... Should you really be out here? Huh. I'm going to ignore that. Ain't you glad you single? Let's see.
Swank filled me in about Benny. Hell of a thing, baby. Hell of a thing.
Tell me about this theater.
Well, it was my idea. Well, me and the rest of the Rat Pack boys. We took it to Benny, and he thought it was a good idea. A few years later, here we are. The best show in New Vegas.
What do you think about Benny?
Benny? He's an alright cat, you dig? He don't got much musical talent, but he knows how to run a business. When he's around, anyways. Well, now, you didn't hear this from Tommy, but Benny likes to go off on a bender now and then. Usually he's only gone a couple days.
Most likely
This
NCR.
last time, nobody saw him for almost a month. Ask me, I think he's got a dame from Gomorrah, holed up in his suite, because nobody ever saw him leave it.
What do you do here?
Well, apart from serving as a talent manager, show schedule, and all-around man in charge of this fine theater, I happen to be its headline act. Every night from 8 till midnight, come on by to see the Rat Pack Review live, only right here at the Aces Theater.
Really? What kind of entertainment do you have?
Well, acts are a bit thin on the ground right now, but every night from 8 to midnight, we got the Rat Pack Review. Songs, dancing, jokes, we got it all.
Maybe I could help you find some more acts for your show.
Sure, baby, sure. Tommy's always looking for new talent to bring to the Aces. Tell you what,
Stability,
you see
my
any good
friend,
acts while you're out
stability.
wandering, give 'em my card. If they work out, I'll give you a 3% cut of the door. Just swing back by as you recruit folks. I'll get you your bread.
Make it 5% and you got a deal.
Ooh, a sharp customer. All right, 5% it is. Take it easy, baby.
NCR may not be perfect, but out of everything that I've seen, and I've beat this game multiple times, it seems to be the best chance for stability.
Who thought it was a good idea to give the robots missile launchers?
Hey, come on, pal. I'm trying to put on a show here. You're welcome.
Just have a few questions.
All right, but make it snappy, kid. This isn't exactly a lucrative career enterprise here.
Who are you?
The name's Knight, Billy Knight, and this here's what a lifelong
I will.
career in comedy
I gotta
will
talk
get
to
you. Why?
Ambassador Crocker first, though. We're standing in the middle of we're standing on a street corner in the middle of nowhere.
That's exactly my point, kid. Exactly my point!
How long have you been doing comedy?
If you believe my mother, since she first laid eyes on me, first thing she said was, "Boy, that's a funny-looking kid." I guess I got a face only a mother could love, because no one else would give me the time of day. Hey, maybe you can help me. See, I can never tell when it's lunchtime.
So you're looking for your big break.
Break's better than a shot. Less chance of lead poisoning. Hey, if you know any gigs hiring, I'll work cheap. Real cheap. I'll take peanuts. I'll take the shells.
Well, Tommy Training at the Tops is hiring entertainers. I could put it into work for you.
Yeah? Hey, you're all right. Tell him I'll do it for 100 a night. No, 50. No, 20. 10. Just don't rob me. I'll do it.
Don't sell yourself short. You're worth a lot more than that.
Whoa, geez, what was I thinking? You're right. I gotta go in there with a cool head. Tell them how much I'm really worth.
Well, then again, it's a Bethesda game, so his face do be kind of looking kind of weird. Let's go ahead and go back to Freeside, because there's another act out there. But unlike your typical Fallout New Vegas playthrough, that's a Vault 101 jumpsuit. Welcome to Tale 2 Wastelands, my friend. Welcome to Tale 2 Wastelands. Like I said, when I left for the Mojave, I took my jumpsuit with me as well as a few different toys, including my Chinese assault rifle and Sydney's specialized 10mm. Holds 50 rounds instead of your typical, I think, 30.
That prick Betty had it coming.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Excuse me?
What? You mean you're not part of the act? Huh. Sorry. Thought you were the heckler Garrett hired to spice up the shows.
So who are you exactly?
Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that fame is fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian. Bet you never saw a ghoul in a suit before, huh? Of course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type.
So you perform stand-up comedy, huh?
Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, I favor the rifles, but as far as the armor goes, I'm kind of waiting to do Veronica's quest to get into the Brotherhood. Well, judging from the economic state of Freeside, they can't be paying you that much.
Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here. But what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out.
Well, Tommy Torini is hiring new acts at the tops. I think you could make good money.
Too bad I got this ironclad contract with the Garretts. They'll never let me out of it.
Well, I could go talk to Garrett and convince him to let you go.
Huh. Good luck. Garrett's a tough, mean son of a bitch. He's not likely to give up. Let me know if you make any headway. Yeah, go on. Scram.
And I've even got power armor training from DC. So I don't even have to learn it because I already know it.
Have you seen the new Securitron upgrades? I pity anyone who gets testy with those bots now.
I mean, if you want to see my special stats, here they are.
Doesn't look good. This buildup of forces between the NCR and Legion. Not good at all for business in the long run, if the Legion wins.
I'd like to get Hadrian out of his contract.
Now why would I want to do that? His performances make me quite a lot of money.
He's not the right fit for this place. You'll find better performers.
I suppose you've got a point. Plenty of Brahmin on the prairie and all that. Fine, I'll cut him loose. He's all yours.
Actually, charisma is more useful in 3 than it is in New Vegas.
I've heard the Securitrons are nastier than ever.
Considering that in 3 you need both speech and charisma to pass speech checks, but legitimately there is a speech 100 charisma 1 type of
Any luck with
type
Garrett
of
yet?
build. Garrett's agreed to let you out of your contract. You can you can go to work at the tops.
Really? You mean I'm finally out of this shithole? That's great. Thank you.
Who slayed Caesar? That son of a bitch had it coming.
Although there are certain charisma checks that you can pass for high charisma. Oh, fuck. On the bright side, I got target practice now. Yeah, I'll be perfectly honest. Yeah, Legionaries make pretty good target practice. Yeah, don't mess with Veronica. Oh, that kind of sucks. But, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I suppose it is.
Howdy there, partner.
Hey, Tommy Torini at the Tops is looking for musical acts if you're interested.
Maybe it's time to give these tired old bones a rest. All right, show me what you've got.
Here, take his card. Tell him I sent you.
Much obliged to you, friend.
Yeah, I'm doing a DLC as well. Oh, God. I am not looking forward to doing Dead Money. That is my least favorite DLC out of the bunch. I hate doing Dead Money.
Oh, please don't kill me. I swear I'll have... Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you?
No, I don't. What makes you think that?
Sorry, it's just... You look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going on.
I like the Honest Hearts reference, Demon. It's nice. Wait, aren't you that singer from New Reno? I think I saw you play the clubs there.
Oh, so you have heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me.
Why'd you come all this way out here from New Reno?
You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like the back of his hand, and he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog.
Why would this Mr. Bishop be after you in the first place?
Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding, see? Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and, you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands.
You robbed a casino boss?
Robbed is such an ugly word. It's more like I took care of a payroll problem for him. Also, I might have, sort of plowed his daughter. A little.
Wow. My hat is off to you. That takes some balls.
Thanks. But if Bishop finds me and I don't have his money, my balls are going to be on his trophy wall.
Well, if you're looking for work, Tommy Tarini is hiring singers at the Tops.
Really? The Tops, huh? Well, it's no shark club, but I hear security on the strip is real tight. Even Mr. Bishop wouldn't hit a joint like that. I'll check it out. Thanks. Yeah. See you later.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Yeah, it was. It would have been in an interesting time period, too, in the timeline. In between 2 and 3.
Baby, you couldn't pay me enough to step off the strip these days. Legion cats are out there thick as fleas on a dog, and they ain't no bums neither.
Hey, welcome to the finest entertainment experience in New Vegas. My name is Tommy Tarini, and how can I make your day?
Let's talk about the acts I recruited.
Cowboy act? Yeah, he dropped on in here not too long before you. He's got chops, baby, real chops. And I ain't just talking about that mustache. And like we agreed, here's your fee. 5% of the cut comes to 166 caps. Don't spend them all in one place now. Unless it's right here. You talking about Mr. Isaac? Damn, baby, when you bring them in, you bring them in. That cat's gonna bring me money like you wouldn't believe. Here's your 5%, baby. You enjoy that. That comedian, you mean? Yeah. He was a hell of a haggler. Cost me a pretty cap. Hope he's worth it. Here's your 5%. That ugly mug with the razor tongue? Take it, baby. He'll be one hell of a novelty act, just like Tommy promised. Here's your 5%.
Sounds great.
You know it, baby. Take it easy, baby.
Accepted. Folks have come to thank me for my helpful nature.
Hello?
Indeed.
Hey, asshole! Everyone loves a good insult, am I right? So you'll love Hadrian live at the Aces Theater.
I think he's slightly broken. I will say, as far as caps go, I've got 17,000 caps. How about that?
Strip secure.
Now, let's see. I haven't really been to this side of the strip, but let's go ahead and check this out. No, at least not in this playthrough anyway. So, Vault 21, the NCR Embassy. Ugh. Forgot how to speak English. Hello.
Hey. Hi, I'm Sarah Weintraub. Welcome to the finest vault hotel in the whole world.
A vault hotel? No kidding. If only Amada could see this. Was it like this before the war?
No, silly. Of course it wasn't always a hotel. I grew up in it. I love it. My favorite place in the world. Not that I know much of the world. I never left this place, come to think of it. But it is the most special vault ever.
What do you need, Giraffe? What's up? Oh, by the way, Demon, I've got a little mod here that that kind of alters the dialogue a little bit to reflect it is the Lone Wanderer. Hang on. Let's see. Okay. All right. But yeah, so real quick on the Fallout thing, Demon, I did install a mod that kind of alters the dialogue a little bit, adds a little bit more flavor text to reflect, hey, this is the Lone Wanderer who's made his way into the Mojave. He do be the Wanderer. Let's see. I grew up in a vault myself, just outside DC. So what's special about this one?
My vault is pure New Vegas. Everyone has a chance, and Lady Luck smiles if you play your odds right. Okay, it was like that before we had to leave. Vault 21 had very smart ways to help people get along. All arguments and fights got solved through gambling. I'll give you a quick tour of my home. Oh yeah, if you like.
I actually still have some questions about Vault 21.
All right, what would you like to know?
So, as I said, I am from a vault, But what was special about this one?
Vault 21 had very smart ways to help people get along. All arguments and fights got solved through gambling. I'll give you
Okay, that was the same thing. You actually never left your vault? You should try it sometime. Trust me on that.
Sure I have. I made the scene in the strip. It's just that I really like it here. Vault 21 is a kick.
Right. So where was I? Alright. So we'll speak to her another time. And let's go ahead and speak to Ambassador Crocker. Not too far from a level up.
Don't be carrying any guns into the casino.
Welcome to the NCR Embassy. How can I help you?
I'm looking for the ambassador.
Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office through the door to my right and at the end of the hall. Sir?
I gotta wonder, Damon, if you heard that somebody was going around helping your faction, being essentially a savior to you, and they walked into your office wearing a vault suit like this, what would your reaction be?
I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you. It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job.
I'm listening.
I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House. It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen. And I don't think you're the kind of person that would either.
You have my attention. Go on.
To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munitions stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me?
I'll find them and talk to them.
Much appreciated. Once you've talked to them, come back and let me know if they will help us. Goodbye.
Well, I imagine this is your favorite quest, by the way, Demon.
Without leadership,
You do like explosions, I will give you that. Things that go boom. Oh, and by the way, Union Station replaces the old train station in New Vegas. Oh, well, vanilla New Vegas. If I go in here, this is my ticket back to DC. And I did mention this in earlier streams, but I'll go ahead and mention it because it's kind of really cool. So originally, it's like by the time you finish with all the things in the DC Wasteland, you'd be at a high level, right? And the early game in New Vegas would be just a cakewalk. Well, I have a mod that basically, when you get shot by Benny in the intro, it resets my character to level 1, and basically the things that I had on me when I went to the Mojave, he stole them. So the mod is called Benny Humbles You and Steals Your Stuff. So basically all my skills and my level got reset to level 1 when I woke up in Doc Mitchell's house. So I'm having to start from the beginning. I am using an older version of this stuff, but there's in newer versions of Benny Humbles You and Steals Your Stuff, there's an extra perk that it gives you called Head Trauma. And basically how this perk works is that your reload speed and whatnot is... Your reload speed, AP speed and whatnot is reset. It's a lot slower. It's very slow. But you gain an XP boost until you get back up to, I think, level 15 or so. Where the kind of debuff goes away.
I heard Caesar didn't let nobody drink or drug. Probably why he got killed.
I heard Caesar didn't let nobody drink or drug. Probably why he got killed.
But it does kind of bring you in. It does kind of bring it into perspective, because like, I have a couple of mods installed that affect kind of the appearance of my character. One, it's called it's a mod called "Ain't That a Scar on the Head." So basically, it allows me to keep the point lookout scar, but when I come to New Vegas, it also adds a bullet wound on my head, on my forehead as well. You can kind of see it there when I pan the camera around.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
You better tell me. You can tell me, or you can tell the underside of my boot.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
Is there a way to get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
Wager? So you're a betting man. Alright, let's hear it.
Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
300 caps? Okay, you're on.
Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, there's 600 caps in it if you make it.
Key to avoiding the Charlie is to move from building to building up the northwest side of town, towards the front gate. Stick to the high cover in the northwest corner of the two buildings, then make a beeline for the front gate. Boomers won't shoot at their own people, so stick to the fence until you make it to the gate. Also, I know there's an old train tunnel that enters the area from the south, but no one ever comes back out that way, so I'm just back out of there to say it is safe. Alright. Well, time to quick save and just kind of hug the wall. Well, actually that went pretty well. Both Veronica and I came out unscathed.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Simple enough. Run, hide, run. It's all in the timing.
But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
Look, I didn't come here to attack you.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Alright. What's Master-at-Arms?
I oversee the security of the Nellis homeland, from the coordination of its defense to the training and fitness of its population.
Are you going to confiscate my weapons?
Confiscate your weapons? Certainly not. Personal armament is the foundation of social trust and responsibility.
Well, who's Mother Pearl? Was she your overseer?
As I said, she is our eldest. Mother Pearl has lived at Nellis from the start, and has the wisdom of her age. She said that this day would come, and that any savage to reach our gate should be brought to her.
Alright, lead the way.
Follow close, and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
You didn't exactly roll out a red carpet.
Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child. Explosive ordnance is what keeps the savages at a distance. Except you. There's something special about you, child, and it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it.
Well, I grew up in Vault 101, out east, so I'm used to dealing with domestic problems. How can I help out?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, maybe you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
Well, the thing is, how can we trust each other if you're going to be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
So where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Hey.
Hey.
Voler. I can see these guys are not sheepish about carrying their weapons. Or what type of weapons they have, rather. No, this is not my first playthrough. Though this is the first time I am... This is the first time I am streaming TTW Wastelands all the way through. So, this is something that I started back in March of last year. There's a playlist on the YouTube side if you want to see how things have gone since then. That's all in storage. Door to the hangar.
Hello. So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language.
More likely than not, NCR. So what do you do here, Jack?
Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right?
What can you tell me about Loyal?
Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's got to learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him. If you help him recover the lady, I figure... Oh, I figure it's been a nice day. Yeah, a real nice day.
Recover a lady? What are you talking about? Actually, you know what? Fine, Jack. I can wait for Pearl or Loyal to tell me. It's no big deal.
Thanks. Sometimes I talk too much. I guess you already know that.
Looking for ways to help out. Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time.
That must be nice, sharing yourself like that, not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl.
Oh, tell me about her.
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Add matchmaker to the list of things my character has done.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I don't suppose you watch the boomers over in Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
Well, I've been inside Nellis, and there's a young man who has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
He's nice. Maybe a little naive, but seems convinced you're the love of his life.
Really? That's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
I'll ask Pearl to make an exception for you.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
How is your visit with us going, stranger?
So it seems Jack has a crush on a girl. He told me all about her.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works for the Crimson Caravan Company. Apparently they've been spying on each other through binoculars.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
Please, Pearl? It would mean a lot to Jack if she could visit Nellis.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider. See ya.
Well, that's one of the unknowns.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
Good news. She feels the same way.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl?
I already spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Our rangers are gonna show everyone what happens when we're pissed off. Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about him again.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
Yes, I know. It especially gets bad when you do Contreras' stuff. I got a boomer uniform for you to wear while you crossed Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money. McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
Welcome back.
Janet asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
Are you really going to ruin what's supposed to be a time of happiness for her?
Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful. But I'll allow it, just this once. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
Hey. I gotta level up. Alright. Actually, I want to dump most of this into guns. Intense training and perception. Yes.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
I've convinced her to pay. I've convinced her to pay what you're owed. You're free to leave.
That's great. I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
I've reached level 30 with good karma. Yeah, and that's the thing. For those who are kind of new to my playstyle with these games, I typically go for a good karma playthrough. I like being the hero. Gives you that warm, fuzzy feeling.
Hello.
Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red-headed lady soon. I'm really nervous about it.
Let's wait a couple hours.
Hello. It's great to finally meet you.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while, so we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other women.
Those Legion elite troops are bad blood.
Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life. Don't get blown up.
I'll try not to. What do you say we go see Pete at the museum? Learn a little history about the boomers. I'm kind of curious, though. Let's see. Wait, what? Biodiesel refinery. Oh. Oh, God, there's gas in here. Ugh. Yeah, don't light a match. Oh, here it is. No, that'd be a bad idea.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Believe it or not, I grew up in a vault too. Vault 101 out east. Tell me about your people from the vault.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
Sure, I can spare the time.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade.
Explosions underground are bad.
We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
I have some questions about your people's history.
Ask away.
I left because of my dad, but why did your ancestors leave the safety of your vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Yeah, anything short of an orbital bombardment is boring.
Exactly. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But besides that, it's a heck with nitpicky restrictions. Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Whereas your people had brought Pit Boys with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
How'd you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
You must cultivate soy or ligaments for protein in addition to grains.
Indeed we do. Very impressive. Anything else you want to know?
What are the howitzers doing at an Air Force base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
That howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people. At least that's the way it seems anyway.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We used them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Oh, to slip the surly bounds of earth and dance amid the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
Where'd you learn to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
Well, theoretically, you could attach ballast to the plane and then haul it here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice. Don't get blown up.
I'll try not to.
A bunch of shut-ins who scorn outsiders and hold technology over them. Gee, where have I heard that one before? Hey, you got a second?
What is it?
The Brotherhood is failing. I've always known that. If we don't change course, we're going to fall apart, or fade away. But until recently, I haven't understood where we went wrong, or how to fix it. I think I need to go home.
Well, I'll take it back there, Veronica. First chance I get.
Great, thanks, thank you. I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
Small face meme. Museum, workshop, Loyal's house.
What are you doing?
It's biodiesel. That's boarded up. It's me looking in a dumpster. You never know what you might find in those dumpsters. Yeah. I mean, I imagine for new players, like, you know, Nellis is huge. It's a really big area.
Hey there, mister. Can you help me find Mr. Cuddles?
Who's Mr. Cuddles?
Mr. Cuddles is my teddy. I lost him, and I don't remember where.
Take a deep breath and focus, Lindsay. Where were you with him last?
Oh, I remember now. I was playing hide and seek in the big hangar. Mr. Loyal made us leave, though.
Good work, Lindsay. I'll go take a look for him.
Thanks. Let me know when you find him.
Let's see. Probably somewhere around there.
Hi, how are you today?
Schoolhouse. Medical station, that's probably it. Yeah, here it is.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
I practically grew up in a clinic. Let's see what I can do.
If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good.
Yeah, theoretically, wouldn't it make sense for the Lone Wanderer to have high medicine skill considering their dad was the vault doctor? I mean, it does make sense considering that literally they did grow up in a clinic, practically. I think my medicine skill is actually 100%. It is. After carefully considering treatment options, you realize the patient is merely having a strong allergic reaction. By cleaning all the wounds of ant venom and administering a steroid compound, you reduce the swelling, and that patient's breathing returns to normal.
That was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you.
After further examination, after cleaning the leg, you realize it can be saved. You carefully remove the existing stitches, clean the wounds thoroughly, then restitch the wounds closed using a much more effective procedure.
I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around.
With a combination of natural herbs, bandages, and some disinfectant, you're able to clean the wounds and help boost the patient's immune system enough that he'll survive.
Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that. Yes, outsider?
I finished treating your patients.
Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least. Don't get blown up.
No, there's only so much you can really do when you're isolated like that. But, you know, considering that James, you know, the Lone Wanderer's father was, you know, he didn't grow up in, you know, wasn't restricted to a vault for his whole life. Whoa. Oh, that's the mess hall. And kind of knew a thing or two, you know, about the outside world, you know. He was a pretty good doctor. He kind of knew his way around stuff.
Our rangers are gonna show everyone what happens when we're pissed off.
Mr. Cuddles.
Hi, how are you today? Halt. You must pay the toll to pass.
I have no money for your toll. Surely you will let a fair traveler pass through your gate.
Very well, traveler. You may pass. Hi again. Have you found Mr. Cuddles?
Teddy bear delivery for Lindsay.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll never lose you again, Mr. Cuddles.
Well, once I'm done with the stream, we'll have a look-see at how it looks.
I can't believe we may see the super fortress built in my lifetime.
Pearl's barracks. Children's barracks. Men's barracks.
Really? So we may see our dream of flight soon. I hear you're going to help us. I hope you're up for the task.
Actually, I should have... Superior Defender? Huh, that's weird. Okay. Where was I? Yes. Ants.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Mother Pearl said you have a bug problem?
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
Oh, I can handle a few ants, Raquel. At least the ones out there that don't breathe fire.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be a bigger problem if their ant problem was compounded by the fact that those ants were fire ants and they decided to breathe fire. But thankfully, they're just regular ants.
I can't believe we may see the super fortress built in my lifetime.
Wait, that's the wrong building. I keep going into the wrong hangar. Lucky break indeed. I mean, my character can handle fire ants, but in a munitions room? That's a bad thing.
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
Raquel said you were working on some sort of weapon to fight the giant ants?
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Well, any signal over 22,000 hertz or at 150 or more decibels should do the trick.
Hot damn, you're right! It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look. Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Ant misbehaving. Well, Veronica punches, and I'm using a regular gun, so we shouldn't have any problems with exploding, as long as we don't use, as long as we don't use any laser weapons or flamethrowers. There we are. And the Wanderer said, "Let there be light." And it was good. Ooh, Marksman carbine. Don't mind me. I'm just going to take these. You know, if they were to get a bomber to function, they'd need to patch up the runway. Too many holes in it.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead?
Yep, I'm safe to go down there. Like I said, I faced tough rants back in Grey Ditch and DC.
Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
Yeah, like I said, I have, I mean, I don't know. I do have my doubts, because holes this big, I mean, I can understand small, like, dips in the concrete, but I don't know about this. Runways have more holes on them than have as many holes as the craters on the moon. Let's see. Right, back to Loyal.
What is it, outsider?
Alright, so I should let you know, Loyal. I am actually from another vault, and I'm here to help out. Is there anything you need done?
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
I passed through a place called Helios 1. Maybe I could find spare parts there.
Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging. Be sure to stop on back and let me know when the arrays are fixed.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Thank you for getting me here. Jack is a great guy.
Actually, well, here is the thought, Demon. Yeah, a B-29 suspension could be good enough to deal with those potholes, considering they're not very deep. But we don't know how bad the suspension has gotten on, like, the bomber. Or even, like, if it's in good enough shape to really handle stuff like that. Because odds are, in well-maintained condition, yeah, I'm pretty sure it can handle it, but I'm kind of wondering about, you know, what it'd be like if either it's been sitting as a display for a few hundred years or underwater. Alright, let's stop by Helios 1, pick up some parts.
Wow, what are you doing at Helios? I feel like I should salute. We're supposed to be relieved any day. That's what they keep telling us. I don't think anyone's coming.
Hang on. I'm going the wrong way. It's been a while since I was last here. Alright, here we go. Alright, there should be some broken solar panel parts around here somewhere. Oh, here's one. Salvage. Buzzing away. I normally wouldn't, but when dog threatens to eat my face, I kind of have a problem with that. Speaking of dog, let's see. Where is... Ah, yeah, okay. So I'm in the neighborhood anyway, so it's a perfect opportunity to pick up dog meat. I just gotta find him somewhere in the scrapyard. He's either out here or he's inside, so that's not him. I think he's inside. Yeah, that's not him either. So when you bring dog meat along with you, this is where you can send him if you dismiss him. Well, at least one of the locations anyway. There you are. Come on, dog meat. Let's see. Yeah. Righto. Cool. %120 efficiency. It's pretty good.
Hello. Hello, outsider. Need something?
I repaired the solar arrays and increased their efficiency.
An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future.
Also, I like this little piece of dialogue here where it, it references the the neural interface suit from Anchorage.
Don't get blown up.
Because my character's been through VR simulations more than once. Operation Anchorage and Tranquility Lane. One was more traumatic than the other. Alright. Later, man.
What are you doing? Whoa. You're the outsider? What are you doing here?
That's right. I battled giant mutated animals, crazed raiders, and braved many other dangers.
Wow. You sound awesome.
The glass is adding a small tint. How about that? Let's have a look at what's going on in here.
Keep your head down, outsider. It's getting nasty out here. It's times like these I thank God for artillery. Hungry for grub?
Yeah, I'd like to buy some food.
I bet you would, but Pearl didn't give me permission to sell to outsiders.
Alright.
Bye.
Yeah?
Can I buy some spare munitions?
Sure. Pearl gave the green light. Take a look at the manifest.
Cool. I could use some... Let's see. More 5.56 ammo never hurt.
Bye.
Hungry for grub? Hello.
I can't believe we may see the super fortress built in my lifetime. I hear you're going to help us. I hope you're up for the task.
Oh, they look a lot like the ones from Tranquility Lane. Let's take a look here. the museum.
Hello.
Workshop. Loyal's house. Medical station.
Hey, anything going on? I am La Phantoma. I will fly to the side of injustice. Yes, it has been a long time since La Phantoma had a good sidekick. Bye.
Yes, outsider?
The children here don't seem interested in guns.
Few children are, especially when they're born during a relatively safe time in our history. Our children are protected from the outside world, but they're not ignorant of the dangers it holds. Our children are protected from the outside world, but they're not ignorant of the dangers it holds.
Good to hear. Well, what happens when they come of age?
All of us are trained in combat and farming from a very early age. When we reach adulthood, we serve in whatever capacity we're best suited. See ya. Yes, outsider?
When I was 16, I passed the generalized occupational aptitude test. But I can improve your curriculum.
Really, outsider? I'm open to ideas.
I could teach them how to make jacketed hollow point and other specialized ammo.
Wow, our stockpiles mostly include full metal jacket. I should start a reloading class for the children to learn how to make ammunition. Yes, outside.
Let's see. Talking enemies down is an effective way to get what you want and save ammo.
I like the way you think. Oratory may indeed be a useful tool in our arsenal if wielded effectively. I could probably put together a debate curriculum and pull out some of those old philosophy books. Yes, outsider?
Done a lot of machining and lathe work over the years. I could write up a booklet for you.
Hey, that's a great idea. This information might help with our training manuals, and maybe create a few new apprentices for Loyal. See ya.
What are you doing? Hey, do you have any toys outside of here? I sure could use something fun.
You don't need toys. I bet you can get a fun game of boomers and targets.
That is a neat idea. I'll be the spotter. I'll find someone to play the target.
Put up your dukes. I'm the red brick kid.
Whoa, no, I am fighting with the mighty red brick.
You better believe it. I'll knock your block off. Don't get blown up.
What are you doing? What's up? I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. This is Mission Control, ready for liftoff. What's your 5x5?
But when you get bigger, you'll be able to fly your own plane and everything.
You bet I will. I'm almost old enough to fly in the VR sims. That'll be awesome. See ya.
Hey, roar! I'm a dinosaur. Ooh, you know a lot about dinosaurs.
Yeah? What do you want?
I think I've talked to everybody here. Yeah, if there's one skill that has been neglected, it's definitely the barter skill. Actually, now might be a good time to return to Pearl.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Well, I think I've done everything I can to help out.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
I can't believe we may see the super fortress built in my lifetime.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
Lady in the water. What's that?
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Where's the bomber located?
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
Well, how do you expect to raise a bomber from the bottom of a lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
Alright, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Any ideas on how to get to the bottom of Lake Mead without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Loyal said you can help me breathe underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Corn silk, rubber hose, and removable adhesive would make a good hermetic seal.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather. See ya.
Oh, Cazadors. God, I hate these things. ammo container there. Oh, sweet. More ammo. Alright. So, to get this thing off of the lake bed. Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't anticipate that. That was kind of freaky. What's in here, though? Bottle caps, a scoped 44 Magnum. Alright, you two stay put.
Should have brought something to read.
Okay, so rebreather. And look, there's even you can see fish. It looks pretty intact for crashing into the lake.
Aw, just...
Beautiful. Alright, let's go back to report this to Loyal.
Sorry. It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
Well, your plan worked. The plane floated up. Seemed to be intact.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
Wait, how exactly do you plan on getting the plane back here?
I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Are you planning to use diversionary tactics to draw attention away from the bomber?
Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone.
I see.
The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen.
Oh, glad to have helped.
Hey, I better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
I've spoken to Loyal. The B-29 is on its way.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
There may be a battle in the near future at Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us. Don't get blown up.
At least in the old days, we could up and split when things got too bad.
Hey, welcome.
Well, if it isn't my number one... Baby, you couldn't pay me enough to step off the strip these days. Legion cats are out there thick as fleas on a dog, and they ain't no bums neither.
Well, things seem to be going okay. Stop by and talk to Sarah.
Good to see you again. Okay.
Sarah, is there something else behind all... Sarah, there's something else behind all this, right?
Okay, you're right. I hate going outside. It's almost impossible for me to step out of here. Still, I love my vault. It's my pad.
You don't look old enough or mean enough to be the overseer, so I take it you just run the shop?
Well, it is my vault, all right. I mean, yeah. That is, no. I take care of it, but I suppose you could say that it belongs to Mr. House.
What does Mr. House have to do with Vault 21?
Mr. House has everything to do with Vault 21. He tried to get us out before he filled it with concrete. I almost went ape. So we convinced him. Okay, Sheldon and I, right? We convinced him to leave the top level mostly intact.
Why would he fill your vault with concrete?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't want anybody sneaking around down there. My vault runs deep and wide. It's filled with corridors and rooms that go far. What gives him the right to screw us with the royal shaft anyway? So he saved New Vegas. Woohoo! Now scram and let us go on with our lives. Sheesh. I see.
You run the place then?
Yeah, and you gotta dig what I did with it. Looking as good as it should. Almost.
Do you miss the old days? Old days in the vault? It feels like forever since I left 101.
It was bustling with activity. We all knew each other so well. You see, the vault kept us all even. It's all symmetry and windows down there. We solved any quarrels through gambling. Lady Luck cast no eyeballs, you know? So, nobody shafted anyone else. Yeah, I miss those days.
Wait, do you know Doc Mitchell? He was the first person I met when I came to the Mojave.
Mitch? You mean Molebutt? I hadn't thought about that name in a long time. I was just a child and he had a big mole in his rear bumper. You understand, kids and all that. Everyone knows about each other in a vault. There's no other way. I hope Mitch is doing well. Yeah.
You get a lot of business here?
Sure. The place is packed. Usually. We get loads of NCR cubes these days. A stray Brahmin Baron once in a while, and recently circle couples shining big rocks on their fingers.
Actually, I was hoping I could ask you more personal questions.
I see.
What'd you say about not being the owner of the hotel and shop?
I take care of it, but...
Yeah, I've already known that. Say Vault 21 was always a hotel.
No, silly. Mr. House has...
Okay, I'm trying to run through the dialogue. Sure, I'll take a tour.
Radio, Daddy-O. Let's do it. All right, please follow me. We'll head into the vault right away. This bunker protects the entrance to the vault. Solid stone outside and thick steel on the inside. Above us, there's the control center for this level of the vault's life support systems, electric grid, radioactive shields, and all that jazz. Don't get lost. My vault has many corridors and rooms, although it is no longer symmetrical after Mr. House threw us out.
Traveling into the strip just got a lot easier now that the Fiend's leaders are dead. Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
This is the main game hall. Here we settle the big disputes among the vault's levels. Chosen representatives gambled against each other here. The winner earned the right to settle the dispute as wished by the collective. We used to have such parties in this diner. A bitch to clean later, but well worth it. This hall leads to our guest rooms. You can use the first room on our left, but no snooping next door. That's my room. Always was. Down there is the game room. Each side of the vault had one, but the other is filled with concrete now. Okay, that wraps it up. I'll see you soon. Good to see you again.
So what kind of things do you sell in the gift shop?
I have all sorts of things. Vault souvenirs, vault wares, vault machines, vault mementos, and vault suits. And, well, lots of other vault things, too.
Well, my vault gear has suffered through 2 wastelands. Show me what you have in stock.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, I got these great lunch boxes. They're super. What else? Oh, look at these toasters. You like toast, right? If they're crunchy, even better. What about a vintage Vault-Tec toy car? Or...
Wait. Do you actually have any vault gear, or are you just bullshitting me? Trust me, I would know.
Okay, I do, but who wants a lame sensor module or a nitrogen canister anyway? All the popular stuff has been sold, especially the vault suits. I need to find more because people buy them like hotcakes. Leather suits are good times. Thinking about that just blows my top.
I'll help you out.
You would? You really would? That would help me a lot.
Shame you can't fix the boomer suits, though. They're very similar to vault suits.
Hey, who says I can't fix that? You bring me those boom suits too, okay?
I know. And hey, vault dwellers gotta stick together, right? Consider it done.
Thank you so much. You're an angel. I can't wait to see you again.
Okay, I'm hoping that she won't grab the vault suit right off my back that I'm wearing.
Good to see you again.
Which is why I put down a quick save. I have vault suits for you.
You do? That's wonderful. Let me see what you brought. All right. That's gonna net you lots of caps, my friend. Do you want to trade all your vault suits right now?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me so happy. You are too much.
Alright. Now we got that settled. Let's go talk to Crocker and tell him that the boomers are on our side now. Gotta love it.
Help you?
It's good to see such an outstanding citizen of the NCR. What can I do for you, my friend?
I want to talk to you about the Boomers.
I hope you've returned with good news. Are they willing to help the NCR?
The Boomers have agreed to help me.
Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that will be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you. But we can speak of it later. Rest up, and when you're ready, speak to me again.
Alrighto. Okay. With that being said, it's going to be a lot shorter than yesterday, but still got quite a bit accomplished. Anyway, I would like to thank everybody for watching. Yeah. Don't go away. Lots more coming up. We'll see you next